I don't know how to say it. I'm so excited. I don't know how to say it. Okay. Alright. This is happening. Aloha everyone, and guess what? Chips and I are going to Hawaii. Yeah, that was the big secret. That's the big secret. Oh my gosh, we're going to Hawaii. I am so excited. I have not been able to focus. I have not been able to sit down. I have not been able to hold still all morning. And I've known we're going for, this vacation to Hawaii for quite a while. But as the time has finally come to tell you guys about it, it's all just coming so real, and I am just so thrilled, and I just cannot wait to go. And there's going to be vlogs, and we have like new camera equipment so that I can totally get tons of great footage for you guys. We're going to be doing so many things in Hawaii. I'm sort of blown away. I feel weak. I need to lay down now. I haven't even managed to finish telling you guys about it, and I'm already too excited. I have to take a nap. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. So, yep, we're going to Hawaii. For the record, that wasn't Hawaii. That was our trip to Bald Head Island last year when we went with Chips' family to the Atlantic Ocean. So that wasn't even the correct ocean, but I figured I should give you guys just a little sneak peek of what's coming up. So those of you who have been hanging out over on the vlog channel know that there's some really big, more serious reasons for why I suddenly looked around and went, you know what? I really need to participate in more adventures in life. And if you're curious about those, you can check them over on the vlog channel. But if you just want to stick to the lighthearted stuff, know that this is a vacation that those around me have been begging me to take for a long time. For my entire life, actually. My mother has begged me to go to Hawaii and learn more about my heritage, which I have not yet done because it's kind of hard to get there. But now we're going. So I promised Chips a vacation, and just anywhere we wanted to go to actually put work aside for a little while and spend time with him and go on adventures together for Christmas this year. And I gave him a little clay turtle that I made as my token of, like, you can cash that in whenever you want. We're gonna go on vacation, and I swear I'll stop working for a little while and we can actually spend some time together, like just vacationing. We've never gone on a vacation just him and I together. It's always been family vacations, which are awesome, but it's totally different when it's just like you and your best friend and the person that you love, like all wrapped up into two people, and you can go off an adventure. And we're gonna go do that in Hawaii, and I'm sort of blown away. For those of you guys who don't know, I am part Hawaiian, and my mom and dad have always raised me to really love that part of my culture, even though I've never been to the islands. Never. In fact, my mom has never been back since she went there to school and met my dad and fell in love, and then they had the beautiful mixed Hawaiian babies she always wanted, and then they never were able to go back until recently. My dad was the only one able to go, and he went back after his mother passed away to kind of meet with his family out there and her sisters and brothers out there, and he came back so glowing and so excited, and it once again intrigued me, like, what is this part of my family history? What is this part of my culture I have never touched before? What is this really amazing part of the ecology of a very unique island chain that I've never even really looked into researching before? So all of that got me really interested, and between all of the different forces and the fact that, I guess, really, in a weird way, to celebrate the fact you guys have come into the community and we've grown so much, I probably should take some time to go on a vacation so I can step back, gain some objectivity, and appreciate the fact that we have grown so large, that we've become so awesome. Like I said, those more serious reasons for why I'm going, I think we're going on a vacation, can be found over on the vlog channel in my big long ramble from yesterday. But the more playful reasons are because it's time to go on adventures. It's time to go on adventures. It's time to take you guys with me. I'm going to be vlogging the entire experience, but I won't have internet, so don't expect any vlog videos till I get back. I'm actually consciously leaving behind my laptop. For a workaholic like me, that's really hard to do, but I'm going to do it. I might bring Rowlett with me. I'm very excited because Pokemon Moon, after all, was based off of the Hawaiian Islands, and this is going to be a good chance for me to go and get some very, very, very special videos to start off a new series that I've always wanted to really focus on here on our channel, where we are actually going to be pixel biologists, and we are going to be comparing real-world biology, say like a palm tree, with biology of some of our favorite video game creatures, say like an Alolan example. executor. So I can show you guys some dormant alolan executors with some sleeping palm trees, and of course much more exciting things. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out. Rowlet and Pokemon Moon are going to be a really great base to start to draw from, but I want to really show you guys just the beauty of this world, and then I also want to show you guys the fun creative thinking we can do by looking at like real life creatures and going, okay, this reminds us of this creature in a video game, or this creature in a video game reminds us of this creature in real life, and teaching you guys about biology that way. That's why I'm a pixel biologist. That's why our community is called the pixel biologist. That's why I joke about you guys being like sophomore level or senior level or like PhD level for those of you who have been around for a long time. And it's a new angle and a new direction that now that we have reached these huge milestones in growth, and Seri being able to make sure her family is fed and bills are paid, and now that we've managed to get that sustainability, it's time to start getting some deeper significance into what we do. But don't worry, the normal stuff is still going to be around, because I've also found in this journey, I love being a storyteller. I love telling you guys stories in the most random games that I never imagined I would be playing, but somehow have turned out to be totally amazing. And so everything's going to be business as usual, just there's going to be some really fun, more scientific sort of series coming out. So just keep an eye on that. And yes, maybe series was a pun. Well, anyway, yeah, we're going to Hawaii. The details are that we will be gone for about 2 weeks, which is a very long time, but I didn't want to go just for a few days for my very first time to the islands, and we will only be going to one island this time. We wanted to just kind of pick one instead of island hopping and stay at it and see what we thought of it. So I will be at the Big Island from about February 21st all the way through early March, and that's a long time, but thankfully that's as long as Tips' spring break from his PhD studies are. So I was like, yes. So we're going to be going there. We're actually going to be staying in like the middle of the jungle, so I'm not even sure if I'll have any kind of internet connection at all anyway, which is another reason I won't be bringing my laptop. So I'll be posting all sorts of fun pictures as often as I have internet connection on my phone, on Instagram. I'll post them on Twitter. That'll be really fun. If I can, I might see if I can pull off like one of those little live stream YouTube videos once or twice on the beach, or maybe when we're in the jungle. We're actually going to be in the middle of the forest in a cabin that like doesn't even have proper windows for the majority of the time. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm really hoping I can get a lot of wildlife there. So just don't expect anything too much from the adventures while we're gone. But when we come back, I am going to be taking so much gear. We have brand new cameras to work with, so I can show you underwater photography, I can show you far away, like video. The whole point of, the whole point of going is to spend time with Chips, but for me, the other whole point of going is also to get as much video of this whole experience that I can share it with you guys. It's a huge deal for me to be able to go to the islands for the very first time, or I should say just one island, the Big Island, for the very first time, and to see like my culture and my heritage, to see just an amazing island ecology that I have never experienced before, to spend my very first vacation with Chips, and to share it all with you guys. I'm going to be, like I said, vlogging a ton of the experience. I'm going to be trying to get some really great wildlife vlogs, some really great vlogs of just the general area. It's going to be really fun. There'll be like lighthearted day-to-day things that will go up on the vlog channel, and then there'll be more focused specimen spotlights like we have done in the past that'll be here on the main channel. And like I said, those new things we'll be trying to do comparative pixel biology with real life things and game things, which is something we've done in the past with Zoo Bites, and something I've talked about non-stop since the founding of the channel, but not something I've ever had the resources to do. And now that we have achieved these milestones and we have managed to accomplish many of the goals that needed to be practically reached before we would have the resources to do these things, we're going to go discover some really amazing wildlife out there. I'm really looking forward to going to the national parks. I'm really looking forward to going snorkeling for the first time. I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys my very first experience being on a plane that long and trying to keep myself entertained, bored, and fed when you eat vegan and there's no vegan food on the plane. We're going to have to pack sandwiches in my bag and take them. We checked, it's legal to do that. So it's going to be a really emotional, amazing educational experience, and I'm going to bring you guys along the entire way. Oh, and then for those of you who are wondering, but Seri, what does this mean? What does this mean for niche? What does this mean for the warrior cat's untold tales? I have been trying so hard to record ahead. That's why I've been posting on Twitter. I have 85 videos left to do. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to record as much as I wanted to, but I needed in quotation marks, if I was going to meet my usual like daily average of videos, to record ahead 85 videos on top of doing all of the usual videos we've been doing. And that's just, in the end, I've had to go, that's too much. And it's really hard to admit that. I wanted to be able to do it all for you guys. I really truly did, but I just can't. That's just too much. So I'm going to put up what I can do, and if things are kind of missing, don't panic. I'm in Hawaii having a really great time. I'm going to be having absolutely fantastic vacation with Chips, and I am going to be diligently working to get as many amazing experiences to share with you, because to me, that's, like I said, like 80% of the reason, the reason for me going is so that I can go on adventures, because I love sharing all of them with you. For me, going and doing those things, it's 80% of the enjoyment is because I can turn around and give it to you guys. So we, as a community, are going to Hawaii, and I'm really happy about that. Videos may be kind of missing and kind of like sporadic. I will be back home in March, and oh my gosh, the flurry of things on top of the awesome like comparative pixel biology videos we're going to be doing and the vlogs and everything else, the flurry of other surprises and other things that are coming up after I get home is going to be amazing. That's when we're going to start having Warrior Cats Season 2. That's when we're going to start having a whole bunch of new series. That's when I may be able to drag my sister up here to visit with me, so I may be able to vlog with her if she feels comfortable with that, but I'm definitely making her play Overcooked and some other games with me together on the channel, which should be hilarious. And then there's also something else coming up this summer. I might as well just tell you guys now instead of drag it out, because it's happening. It's 100% happening. We're already locked in that this is happening. So this is only stage 1 of a new life. This isn't just me going on vacation just once. The one vacation Seri has taken after over 100,000 people, 4 years, and over 4,800 videos in our archives. That's a lot. This isn't just a one-time thing. This is the beginning of a whole new phase of life for me and a whole new phase of life for us as a community, because I'm going to be traveling a lot more. I'm going to be learning very stumbly, and I hope you guys will give me feedback and kind of also encouragement for those of you who are like cheerleaders with the little hibiscus pom-poms in the background there, for balancing all of this traveling with being able to go on these adventures, because like I said, 80% of the reason, probably more, I'm not even sure if I could really quantify it as a percentage, because it is the core being of my excitement of doing these things is to share them with you. And so we're going on a lot more adventures. We're going back to Bald Head most likely this May, which will be really fun, especially with all of the new equipment. That's going to be really cool. And then in June, there's a huge thing. Huge news! We're going to be in Taiwan for 2 months. Yeah, not just 1 month, not just a week, not just a couple weeks like a vacation. We're going to Taiwan for 2 months, 2.5 months. We're going to live in Taiwan while Chips goes there for a research project. We are going to be living in an apartment in Taiwan that has internet, by the way, so I will still be uploading things consistently. Maybe, I don't know how consistently, but we specifically chose an apartment that had really good internet for us, for our community, for my job, for my community, so I don't lose touch with you guys. Yeah, we're doing that. We're gonna be in Taiwan. This is just like the tip of the iceberg beginning of a whole new life phase, you guys. Adventures, sharing those adventures with you guys, kicking the vlog channel off really hyperly, because I've never traveled like this before. I've never dreamed of traveling like this before, and I'm going to share all of the behind the scenes, like, what do you take to Hawaii? What do you take to Taiwan? How do you go to a foreign country as a shy introvert who doesn't even speak the language? I'm going to be sharing all of those experiences with you too. I mean, geez, and for adventure in April, my brother is getting married, so I'm going to be going back to Missouri for that, and I can bring you guys along. It's going to be a new life phase of adventure, totally coming up. and it's just going to be one thing after another. I'm going to really be trying to build up a more professional edge to the real animal science side that we do, because I want to start going to the national parks. I want to start going to the rescue agencies. I want to start going to the research agencies, and I want to bring you guys with me, and I want to get really good vlogs of those places. It's something I've talked about for years. You can go back to the very first videos we ever had, and I talked about that dream. And now we finally have the resources to make those dreams happen. So I need to follow up by actually just stop procrastinating and jumping in and going, okay, I guess we're going to Hawaii then. So yeah, we're going to Hawaii. I hope you guys are excited for me and Chips, and it's going to be a really amazing vacation for us. I hope you guys will understand that, okay, two things. Because I know there's going to be some people who are going to be upset if videos are missing. You guys, I love you. I hope you can tell that by everything that I've tried to do, by the way I speak to you, by the way I try to interact with you, by how much content I do put up. We have over 4,800 videos in the archives right now, and more coming. I still have more to process. I still have more to do in the 3 days I have left before we take off on a plane at 6 in the morning to leave to LA, and then bounce from LA to the Big Island in Kona, and then, yeah, then the adventure really starts. I'm going to be on a plane for like 18 hours or something ridiculous like that. Actually, I think it's like 12 hours, which is a lot better than 18. 18 is Taiwan. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. But I hope you guys can tell I really love you. I do. I love our community. And I used to think people who said like, oh, I love the L word, my community. Like, I thought that was kind of campy. And now I get it. When you pour your heart and soul into something for years, and you turn around and you truly are trying to offer the best of yourself and your adventures to all these strangers on a daily basis, you can't keep doing it. In the end, if it doesn't come like through the ups and downs of views and revenue and popular and not popular and disappointments and highlights, you can't keep moving through those ups and downs unless at some core piece of yourself there's truly a love for what you do and the people involved in it. So I get it now. I get it now, and I hope you guys can tell that I love you. And I need a vacation. I hope that's the second thing you can tell. I need a vacation. You can see the more serious reasons for that over on the vlog channel with my big giant ramble yesterday. And I just hope you guys can hang in there, because this is happening. I'll be back. Videos will resume. There's a lot of traveling coming up, but I always am trying to keep my mind bent towards making sure I have internet access and making sure I work hard behind the scenes so that there'll at least be something for you guys. I'm not sure because I am so ridiculously excited and can hardly focus. Again, the vlog channel will explain a lot more of why my focus has been totally skewered lately. But yeah, I don't know how the next couple weeks will go. I have 3 more days. I'll do my best, but I'll be back. And I just want you guys to know that. I hope I've proven that I am pretty consistently loyal to what we do, so don't panic. I know some of our younger viewers are probably still going to be a little bit put out, but I promise it'll be worth it when I return with so many stories of adventure and just such a big smile on my face. So that's the big secret. Hawaii, then Taiwan. So we're doing this, you guys. We are going to go on adventures, and I can't think of anything better to encourage our curiosity and encourage our community as a result. So let me know what you guys think, because I'm really curious. This is not something that I ever thought would happen in my life. This is not something I ever thought I would have the resources to do, and it's 100% because of you guys helping to just stick around and share the adventures with me. And without you, I want you guys to know that, without you guys watching those itty-bitty little ads on those videos, this would be impossible. This huge dream. I'm gonna cry if I think about it too much, but this huge dream would be impossible. So thank you guys. And I'm gonna go and make the most of it to share with you. Oh, I'm so excited. And I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.